Troops training in New Zealand has always been one of the highlights for the artillery. When they train here, we have the opportunity to maximize the training area, conduct our live firing over long ranges. So they get to see the equipment's capabilities. It not only enhances their confidence, but it allows them to hold their core competencies as well.
In Singapore, we can't really fire live rounds. Over here, we get to really try how it is during operations. And how does it feel to fire live rounds? The terrain in New Zealand is very different. There's a lot of uphills and downslopes. So to maneuver the gun, such a big, heavy vehicle, requires the skills of the driver.
In Singapore, the lands are flat and cover and concealment is basically everywhere because everywhere has trees. So it's easy for us to work in Singapore terrain. As you can see, New Zealand is really just hills and no trees at all. So we have to think outside the box and plan where we're going to deploy.
It's not easy to fire and to train here. We've been having our ramp-up training for 7 years in Singapore. Even though we have done our training, we come up here, we really need to get used to doing a live exercise. And I remind them that they are proficient, that they have done their training. So once it gets started, they get used to it and things flow more smoothly.
The cold is one of the challenges for us to face. At night, it will reach like almost a single digit.
The most direct source of my motivation comes from the guys that I'm working with. Just going through the hardships that we have gone through is enough to push me through anything.
And all of us miss home, our parents and all. So it's one of the reasons why we push on through, because we're doing it for them.
Our interaction with the NZDF allows us to maintain and also continue to strengthen our relationship with them. We not only exercise together, we have also operated together, for example, the reconstruction efforts in Afghanistan. So in both sense, not only operational training, but also further deepening our relationship with the NZDF.
We're delighted to be able to host them. Singapore is one of the closest military relationships that New Zealand has, and we live in a part of the world where having a friend like Singapore is important, and we want to certainly make sure that our hand of friendship is extended. And I hope that in the months, years, decades to come, that relationship will strengthen, and it will be the sort of people-to-people experiences that come from exercises like this that help with that developing relationship.
There's training opportunities for artillery in Waiouru. It's something that we cannot do back in Singapore, and I thank Minister Brownlee and the New Zealand government for hosting us here and allowing us to train here. And I share completely with him, and I hope the people-to-people ties between New Zealanders and Singapore will grow and continue to deepen that relationship.